Hi everyone, we're back here again for another episode in Have a Thoughtful Chat. Here with me today is none other than multi-year world number one squash champion, Dato Nicol David. Nicol, it's an honor to have you here. Let's have a thoughtful chat.
Hi, I'm Nicol David. I'm so happy to be here with sharing all of you. I'm a former world squash champion. I'm an AIA Malaysian ambassador. I'm also an advocate for mental health.
You entered sports school at the age of 11 and started working with a sports psychologist then. I understand that visualization and goal setting was a very big practice. Would you mind sharing a little bit about how you apply those practices?
For me, visualization, it was how you can see yourself winning a big match, taking those points or visualizing how are you going to play those points and seeing yourself in your power position or hitting the ball well, hitting every winning shot and making those points and winning your match, like a perfect match in your mind, and then practicing it over and over again till it feels like it's real and it's part of you. First, the short-term goals. So doing some things that you can actually achieve in a short period of time. So let's say at the time I was like this tiny squash player and I wanted to improve on getting stronger. So how am I going to do that? So I put my goal, I want to get stronger physically, and that's my goal. And then the big goal is like, I want to be world champion.
Nicol, behind every big win, there's usually a journey that precedes it. The highs, the lows, and everything in between. Would you mind sharing with us what were some of those toughest, lowest points in your life in that journey to the top?
So I had a big tournament, which is called the British Open. It's like the Wimbledon of squash. And it was in 2009, and I lost in the earlier rounds in like the quarterfinals of the event. And I wasn't expected to lose so much earlier. So I was really down and out after that tournament and was thinking, I've trained so hard, I've worked really hard, but what happened at that very moment? So, but a week after that event, I went into the World Championships in Amsterdam. I had my parents there, my whole support team there, and they were just the best with me. And they reminded me that, one tournament doesn't define you. It's what you bring to the table for a new tournament, and you have what it takes to beat all of these players. But on that moment, you just have to trust that you can put it together. You've done it before. So go in there, do your normal preparations and take one round at a time and not think of the past, but go forward and know that what you have is so powerful, and the players will feel that if you go in there with that confidence and with that strength.
It takes equal parts physical and mental training to get into that winning mindset before you get into each tournament. Would you mind sharing with us a little bit about how you train your mind?
Actually, with mental training, you have to do that regularly. It's like doing squash training. Your mind is a muscle, and you need to really train that and let it be ready for competition. So when I have a big competition, I'll have at least 3 weeks before the event to do some mental visualization, which is what I do for each night or in the morning. And I'll just run through a game and the game plan that I will use to simulate that situation into my training. So I'll play players that have the same level as my competitors. And I will do my preparation, like my warm-up, my game plan before that. And that's what I do like 3 weeks before, so that my mind is ready to be prepared. And when I go into my training matches with different players, I apply the same approach. Something came into my mind, how am I going to breathe, do my breathing techniques, which I have. I take like a few deep breaths and then I start again. So in my mind, I go, okay, let's restart, so I restart the game and I restart the point, and then I have different things, which is like touching, like feel. So I feel my grip, I feel the ground, I touch the wall. So when I feel something, I feel that I'm back to where I should be. So those are just simple things to practice daily so that you feel more present and more mindful. Hi, I'm Nicol David. Having dedicated much of my life to professional squash, working towards physical and mental peak performance have always been a priority. Join me in making mental health as aspirational as physical health. Let's have a thoughtful chat.